Alright, today I'm going to give you a tour of the Sony Ericsson Xperia X1. It's a Windows Mobile smartphone. As you can see, it has a panel. It doesn't look like any other phone out there, Windows Mobile phone. It is a slider, and it will change. Keyboard lights up. If I can get in on that, there we go. It's a full keyboard. The phone is very well made. It's pretty much all metal. Most of it is anyway. And it is heavy compared to other phones. My Tilt is heavy, but this one is a lot heavier. On the keypad, or on the pad down at the bottom, this is actually an optical mouse as well. So you can just scroll through things like this, like so, as need be. Now, one thing different about the Sony Xperia is there's a button down here at the bottom called X panel, and if I push X panel, all the other panels appear. These are what you can choose from for your backgrounds. We have Google, there's media player, music. See how they're moving around. You can change the view, flip, and it switches. Okay, let's go back to X panel. We can change the view that way, or that way, or that way. Okay, there's a plain one, Xperia. It's basically Windows. It's all Windows Mobile, as I said. Where'd my stylus go? Oh, here it is. Alright, the stylus. I've got standard stuff here with Windows. It does come with Opera browser, but I couldn't get it to work right. I'm not sure what the problem was there. It comes with a lot of stuff that is basically all. Let's get in on this here. We've got games, Active Sync, Adobe, Calculator, Call Manager, File Explorer, Getting Started, Google Maps, Handango in Hand, Internet Sharing, Java, Messenger, Notes, Opera, Pictures and Videos, Quick GPS, Search, Sim Manager, Streaming Media, Tasks, Windows Live, and Windows Media. Assistant and Programs. If we go to Settings, we've got our standard stuff. Buttons, Input, Lock, Menu, Owner Information, Phone, Notification Sounds, the Today Screen, and TTY. Settings, we have more. It's all pretty much the same stuff here as other Windows Mobile phones. I see optical joystick is different than my Tilt, and illumination is a little bit different too. If you go to connections, we've got a bunch of connections on this phone. Advanced Network, Beam, Bluetooth, Call Manager, Connection Setup, Connections, Domain Enroll, USB to PC, Wi-Fi, and Wireless LAN. Exit, we have our Task Manager up here on the home screen. Now let's go back to a different. There we go. There's one there. That's just a basic one. If we go back to another one here, as you see the fish are swimming around. It's, you know, it's neat, I guess, if you want something like it on your phone. Okay. This one here. There we go. This gives us calendar as our home screen instead. As you can see, I have the time. It's pretty cold here. It's 0. That's Celsius, I would believe. Pittsburgh, Monday, March 2nd, 2009. On the bottom, we have some quick shortcuts. Across here, we have more quick shortcuts as our icons. Switch to a different one here. It's our media player. If we want to, which it's our home screen, but it can be a media player as well. Let's switch back to the other one. I've been using the other one, this one here. As I like to clock on it and all that, I can see everything nicely. Maybe. And there we go. Okay, there is options here. If we click options, you can change the schemes. If I can get in there, there's several different schemes you can pick from, and styles. Of course, you can different clocks. There's several of them there. Cities, you can pick city 1, city 2. You can have web feeds on there. You can temperature scale, Fahrenheit or Celsius. Here's our web feeds. We can pick whatever we want to have on there. And we have a launcher. What we want our launcher, we get set file shortcuts and set speed dial. Okay, let's get out of here. Let me see if I can get the camera. Okay. maybe. Oh, there we go. Gotta hold it in a little bit. There we go. Now the camera, it's not bad, but it's very touchy. This button here, the main button acts like your shutter button, but it also moves up and down. And if you're not careful with it, that's one of the pictures I took. But we've got camera mode and we got video mode as well. You can get in on that. Okay. If we go to settings, we got a lot of settings actually. Here's the nice one here, which is there's a light that's on all the time, but it's also a flash as well when you decide to take a picture, or it's an assist light for your videos. Let's turn this off here. Okay, we can shift the focus, video, auto or night mode. We've got shooting mode, normal or picture message. Different. We got more modes here. We got white balance, effects, video size, QVGA or VGA, widescreen off, widescreen on. Got more here. Microphone, default scene, default shooting mode. Shooting mode, picture message last used. Back. Okay. Now in regular pictures, we got the same thing pretty much. White balance, effects, picture size up to 3 megapixels. Picture quality, fine, normal, economy. Back. Widescreen off, shutter sound, time and date, default sound, default scene, default focus. There's a touch focus, which is interesting. You pick, I mean, throw something in a picture here. There we go. You can pick where you want the focus to be at, and then you just hit the button. Saving, and there we go. And go back. Okay, well, that's about it really on this phone. There's a lot of other features. Of course, we have all the same stuff here. Messages. We've got messaging. I've got instant messages in there. I'm not going to show them to you. The phone. Of course, we have our connections. Enable Bluetooth. Bluetooth is very nice on this phone. I had no problem with it at all. It's set up very easily. Down here we got a calendar. I got no appointments. Update is just to update the clock and the temperature and all that. But that's about it on this phone. Continue on and I'll give you more of my impressions. Thanks.